That's how I knew that I made it. I woke up looking as good. I'm in my
Why do NPCs, aka your family, your co-workers, the peoples in the stores, your everyday average person, attack the Awaken? So understand this about the Matrix. The Matrix is designed to self-correct. So it uses people who are still plugged in as enforcers of that programming. Now, mind you, there are several matrices and sub-matrix, okay? But we're going to say there's one big matrix that control all the matrices, and it is a self-correcting program. They react to the awakened being, okay, one sovereignty, like an immune system attacking a virus. You have caused an energetic disruption. So your shift in consciousness disrupts the collective frequency or the hive mind consciousness within the matrix. Since the matrix is programmed to keep people in a low vibrational consciousness, okay, fear, scarcity, survival, your newfound sovereignty acts like a glitch in the matrix. NPCs around you feel this shift and will instantly try to pull back or pull you back into an alignment with the programming. So this could be your mother, your father, your siblings, your family, your husband, your wife, your children, whomever. And to be confused is a natural feeling once you exit out of the matrix hive mind consciousness and into your sovereignty. To feel feelings of confusion is natural. So mind control and hive mentality. So those plugged into the matrix are operating on a pre-programmed belief and thought pattern. When you introduce a new paradigm, it threatens their whole entire existence and their reality. Instead of questioning their own indoctrinated beliefs, they attack the source of discomfort, which is you. Emotional manipulation and triggers also play a factor. The matrix uses people close to you, family, friends, co-workers, your average day person, to emotionally trigger you back into that old pattern. This is how I know this is a warfare and not just somebody making something up in their mind, okay? You are experiencing exactly what you're experiencing, and I'm here to show you the science of what's going on and why you're being attacked. So they will start to gaslight you. One of their favorite tactics to do, because they want you to feel mentally insane. Okay, they will make you doubt yourself. They will create situations of chaos to lower your vibration on purpose. All of this is calculated, very strategic, very specific. They will create circumstances for you to sabotage, either by way of them or by way of yourself. It's not just people. The matrix will orchestrate operations, events to test you. This is why you must become mentally detached from this physical 3D realm and stay in your mind, okay? Because your mind is what's under attack. The matrix wants to keep your mind enslaved. So do not identify with the attacks. This could be financial struggles, okay? Unexpected setbacks. You might lose that job. Your bank account might hit zero. You might lose that car. You might lose your house. But remember, your mind creates your reality. So if you think you're going to lose these things and that you're never going to get it back, or you're never going to be in a position of stability, that's exactly what the matrix wants you to create. So you stay in a mind frame of, all my needs are taken care of. Everything is happening for me and not against me, so on and so forth. So it will create betrayal situations where people purposely betray you, lead you to believe something and betray you at the end. Or obstacles that seem designed to make you give up, go back to old systems and outdated thinking. Okay? Also, to get you back in line. It's literally in effect, like how they would do a slave on a plantation. They'll whip them to get them back in line, or to show the other slaves what they not gonna do. Same thing with the matrix. It's to literally whip you back in line. So the more sovereign you become, more of a critical thinker you become, the more the system tries to correct you. So the higher you elevate in consciousness, you will become more of a target. If shaming, gaslighting, or obstacles don't work, hear me, it may escalate to legal issues, health crisis, sudden life disruptions. It's all a gimmick. It's all a scam. It's all intended to make you go back into that slave mentality. Don't accept none of it. Anything that the Matrix can use to overwhelm your mind back into submission. They will cause humiliation rituals. Okay? They will seek to change the perceptions of other people around you so that they can attack you and mistreat you, abuse you. How do you stay above these attacks? Don't react emotionally. Stay in your power, right? So we practice observing without over or excessively reacting. Know that you are not the things that you see. You don't identify with the things that you see. You stay in your sovereignty. Because NPCs thrives on triggering emotional responses. Stay neutral. Don't engage. See the patterns for exactly what they are. Recognizing the setup that takes away your power. The moment you see the sabotage attempt, detach from it. Strengthen your energetic field. Meditation, highly important. Staying grounded, highly important. Protecting your aura field, your Taurus field, okay? And keeping your vibrations high, okay, makes you less susceptible to the attacks of the NPCs. Because escaping the Matrix is not just about knowing your truth. It's about mastering your energy and staying in alignment with the universe despite the resistance. It's all a mind game. All is mind. Move strategically, not emotionally, and stay in your power. For more content like this, be sure to comment, follow, put this in your favorites. You can always have this video to come back to. Ashe. Most narcissists are highly intelligent and self-sufficient, but their intelligence operates from a malevolent, self-serving force rather than a force rooted in empathy and moral integrity. So narcissists are masters of psychological manipulation, master manipulators. Not just through overt abuse, though, but through subtle, highly deceptive tactics, not easily detected in real time, is designed to control the perceptions, to maintain power, and to extract energy from others. That is their only goal. No, narcissists do not change. No, they do not want better for themselves. They feel like what they're living and how they're living is the way to live. They make excuses for all of their manipulation tactics. So unlike common misconceptions that narcissists are chaotic and reckless, many actually are highly disciplined in maintaining their external world. Okay, don't get it twisted. Their homes, their finances, and public images are often very well kept. They are extremely calculated at everything that they do, with the sole purpose to move in ways that will ensure their survival and maintain their dominance, power, and illusionary control. And they also know how to create an illusion of stability, success, and righteousness to avoid detection. And this is very dangerous because it can appear very functional and even admirable to the average person, totally disarming you to the fact that they operate from a very deep, dark psychological warfare, and their intelligence isn't used for creation or elevation. It's weaponized for mind games, gaslighting, and energy extraction. So unlike a reckless abuser, which is still very deceptive and manipulative, it's just not easily detected and not as obvious to the harm and damages that it's causing. So a high functional narcissist knows exactly how to play the victim or hero at any given moment, depending on what benefits them best at that time. They will use subtle gaslighting tactics to make others question their perceptions, their thoughts, themselves, and their reality. And they will appear to be very responsible and composed, which allows them to operate undetected. So this malevolent, intelligent force isn't just smarts. It's a predatory awareness of human psychology. It's the same force that runs the Matrix, a system built on deception, control, and energy harvesting. So it's almost like narcissists are the sub-matrix to the matrix itself. They're like the pawns, the agents, what I like to call it. They also structure, so they're also a structure that presents themselves as orderly and stable while subtly enslaving people mentally and emotionally. So ultimately, narcissists thrive in environments where they're rewarded for being manipulative, creating illusions for others, and controlling others, rather than genuine love, integrity, and spiritual evolution. If you've experienced something like this, or you're not sure if you're dealing with a narcissist, be sure to hit that follow button to keep up with more content like this to help you navigate through the matrix and to recognize psychological manipulations in real time.
Hey, I'm at the top of my game. I'm who they hate. This shit comes with fame. That's how I knew that I made it. I woke up looking at